I'm Brian Bender, and let's queer up trans rights. Man accused of killing trans UW student found incompetent to stand trial. The man accused of fatally stabbing a University of Washington transgender student more than 40 times has been found incompetent to stand trial. 31-year-old Christopher Leahy faces a first-degree murder charge in the death of 19-year-old Juniper Blessing, who was found dead in the laundry room of her off-campus apartment complex in Seattle on May 10th. Prosecutors say Blessing suffered more than 40 stab wounds. At a hearing on Monday, King County Superior Court Judge Joe Campagna ruled Leahy is not currently competent to face trial and ordered him to undergo competency restoration treatment at Western State Hospital. Leahy will remain under evaluation for 90 days before returning to court in September, when a judge will reassess whether he is competent to stand trial. Investigators say surveillance video placed Leahy in the laundry room during the killing, and charging documents allege his fingerprints were found in the blood smears at the scene. He surrendered to police 3 days later with his parents and an attorney. King County prosecutors say they have not found evidence that Blessing's killing was a hate crime. Following Monday's hearing, Axton Burton of Pride Across the Bridge said, quote, "The amount of pain that our community has been forced to hold with this atrocity is not okay. Being able to bear witness is very important to us," end quote. And being able to bear witness is one of the most important things that we can do in this moment, and say her name, Juniper Blessing. May she be a blessing and a memory for the people that loved her. And I'm so sorry that this continues to occur in our community, even if it wasn't a hate crime.
Yeah.
The transgender people are at much greater risk of being killed in a domestic dispute, in random violence and hate crimes. It's a problem.
It's sad. It's sad. And, justice delayed is agony for Juniper's family.
Yeah.
All right. And that's why it should be a speedier process than it is. Competent restoration. Can we send who to get some competent restoration?
Wow.
I love that.
Yeah.
We first broke this story, I want to say over a month ago, and we had still pictures of the bathroom area, the laundry area near where Juniper's apartment was, and where she was fatally stabbed over 40 times. And I recall him doing something to the video camera. Right? I don't know if it was covering it or moving it or whatever it is, right? But if you are aware enough to know that there's a security camera there filming everything that you're doing, and you don't want to get caught, that right there says that you're in your right mind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
For me,
Yeah.
okay? Again,
Agreed. And the fact that he surrendered himself, he needed at 31 years old, he needed his mommy and daddy or whoever his parents were to go with him to surrender himself. I want to say, be a man. And if you're going to commit a crime, you turn yourself in if that's, if they're onto you, and that's what you need to do. I just think, how are they going to restore this person's competency? Are they going to get him on? I mean, you're medically adjacent. Like, what do they do for that?
I have no clue.
Like, how do they restore someone's sanity? I mean, I think anybody that cold-blooded killer is not mentally stable, but you need to be put on trial.
Well, I mean, and this is a freaking hate crime. Okay, someone needs to make sure to put that. It's a hate crime. Okay, our trans siblings are getting killed every freaking day, and nobody gives a shit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
At least this guy got caught.
Yeah. And 40 times. And the thing is that is not just like, and I'm not denigrating this either, but I'm just saying stabbing somebody is so much different than just pulling the trigger on somebody and walking away. You know, it is a crime of passion. Yes. Even if he didn't know this person, maybe, I don't know what their relationship was, if they even had a relationship together, but the fact that you could do that 40 times to a person, I mean, that gives me like nails on a chalkboard.
Well, and it's so personal, Brian, okay? It takes velocity to get this into somebody.
Yeah.
All right. I hate to be so graphic with you viewers. I'm so sorry, right? But it takes strength to get that just one stab.
Yeah.
40 times, okay? And this is a face-to-face. Like, you're looking at the person while you're stabbing them 40 times.
Yeah.
There's a place in hell,
for
below hell.
In the basement of hell.
And like, you wish you could go to hell someday, okay, for people like this.
And Brian, you mentioned, you talked about being able to bear witness, and that's so important for certain people. That's the way they heal.
Yeah.
Is being able to bear witness to that. Even though as tragic as it is, that's how they're going to heal, is seeing that something's been done. And delaying it and delaying it and delaying it is only going to make it worse for them.
But what we're doing here is bearing witness because we're holding space for Juniper, and we want to send wherever this person is, we're sending our good energy and good vibes. So this is us doing our little part that we can do in making the community aware. So
what he said, with the cute guy to my left.
Thank you.
Is it to my left? To your right. But you know, him.
Yeah.
All right. There is no other queer nonprofit media platform like this in the entire world. Support our LGBTQ stories by sharing them and subscribing to Queer News Tonight.